Hi, I'm Daniel again, from the 5G Gaming Bureau, standing here in front of the uh, Alcard tanning shop. I'm going to actually take some time to show some of the support skills because um, I actually need to train some of these other skills to make the armors and foods, supplies that you'll need when you're training. So, actually, got a cowhide from the previous video when I was showing you how to raise range and mage. So I'll let you look at that video. They dropped plenty of cowhides. I did not pick them up at that time, but uh, I went back later and got some. I now I now have I tanned most of them, leaving just this one. So I'm gonna go to the tanning shop here, and if you talk to the guy, uh, you can exchange a cowhide plus 3 coins for either leather. Like the leather is alright. So the leather is no, there's you don't need coins. Or hard leather, which you need to add 3 coins. Right. So and I'll show you the difference in a moment. But uh, I have one leather and one hard leather here. So if I open this up, the leather gloves. So you can make leather boots, leather cowl. That's for the head. Leather body for the chest, and leather chaps for the legs. Uh, the vans um, are also for the hands, uh, but they also have gloves. So a little bit of a confusion over this is 13 XP, this is 22 XP. Uh, so a little bit of confusion there. Leather shield, which the bow is two-handed, so you can't really use a shield with that. But if you use a crossbow, then you can use a shield. Right, so then the hard leather requires a crafting level of 25, and uh, you need a level of 10 to wear that. Uh, 10 defense. I believe you need 10 defense and 10 range. Not completely sure on that. I think just 10 defense. They changed a lot of things recently. Uh, but I've already gotten both, so I can already wear the hard leather now. Right, uh, so after you tan these, you'll pick up a needle and thread. I've shown you in the previous video in on our card. There's a crafting shop. You can get that. I've also shown you where the tanning place is in respect to the bank. So this crafting guide, I will. I went and picked up 1,000 leather and 1,000 hard leather, but it will not allow me to create the hard leather right now because I need 25 crafting. I am now 4 crafting, which I used bonuses from daily keys that I get. Uh, Told you about daily keys in previous video. Right, so this one is one of those skills that take a while standing at the bank. Once you have the leather crafted, and you basically have the needle and thread in your bag, and then you click on the leather, right, and then obviously you should pick the one with the highest EXP, right? So that's 13, that's 16, that's 18, that's 25, and that's 27. So let's go with chaps. We will make chaps. We want to leave this at 26 because I have 26 hides. I want to make as many as possible, as quickly as possible to get my level up. So craft. Alright, and then I wait for 45 seconds. Uh, but again, this is double experience, so I'm going to be crafting faster than I normally would. Alright, so alright, so let me explain this one to you. It gave me a message. I found a strange rock. Looks like something that's part of a statue. The archaeologist at the museum may be interested in it. And that strange rock is here in my inventory. These strange rocks, you can save them for right now. When you do the in the Varrock Museum, you build uh, a statue with the rocks from many different skills, and when you eventually get those built, the statue completely built, and then it will crumble and give you a piece of a permanent statue that you can have in your player-owned house. So for right now, I'm just going to put that in my bank. You get two of each type, so two from crafting, two from uh, several other skills. When the statue is complete, and then you get one piece of the statue you can have in your home. So, so I'm gonna go back. I'm not sure what it did with the leather chaps that I was making because um, I had one leather in that spot. Usually it drops that on the floor. I don't see what it did with that here, so that might be another one of those problems with the game. I don't see it on the floor, so uh, I was shorted one piece of dragon of leather. Uh, Anyways, back to the leather chops. I'm gonna craft the remaining 23. I'm already 7, 8. Again, it's double EXP. Uh, Although the lower levels you do level rather quickly, so that the one set of uh, cow hides that if I would have picked them up this morning earlier in the other video, brought them here and tanned them, and then each inventory gets me a decent amount of EXP for at least for the lower levels. So yeah, I got 25. I had 26, so they shorted me one. Obviously glitched this up. Leave us a place to report that. But anyways, I could get a 10 milestone cape, uh, if I wanted to for this, but uh, I usually wait for the 99. That's the one. Level 12 is one of the requirements for the giant dwarf quest, so I already have one of the requirements for quests for that quest. Alright, so the chaps, 26 more, and then sit back and watch. I'm just kidding. It feels like it though. Although the lower levels do go rather quickly, uh, so in a very uh, quick pace, I will be able to do the hard leathers. That remember I got 2 piles in the bank, so now I'm already in 2 inventories. I went from for 1 or 2 crafting, whatever it was before, to now I'm 16. Alright, and 16 is one of the requirements for the Great Grain Robbery quest. I'm just gonna continue with these for right now until I can do the hard leathers. Uh, some skills require a lot of interaction running around all over the map. Some skills require a lot of bank standing, such as this skill. Some skills are very expensive. Some skills can earn you a lot of money. Some skills depend on the way you train them. Also, combat can be cheap if you get all of the support skills and do all of the work yourself. Uh, Crafting, smithing armor, uh, farming for food. You can do farming for food, or fishing for food, and then cooking the food. So some of these support skills uh, will make the uh, combat cheaper. But if you want it faster, and then you can buy from Grand Exchange, it becomes more expensive because uh, other players will maybe they don't want combat, or maybe they will do their skills and sell their stuff on the Grand Exchange, and then somebody else will buy them. So the player that's making the stuff will sell them on the Grand Exchange for more money and save the money for so they can buy better stuff later. So that's just the way that these buy and sell things work. That's the way market works. So this is already 22. Alright, so 19 is for animal magnetism, 20 is for creature Frankenstrain, 20 crafting is also for Elemental Workshop 1, 20 crafting is also for the Golem, 20 crafting is for Shades of Morton, 20 crafting is for Shiloh Village, 20 crafting is for Tears of Guthix, there's a 20 milestone cape, and then some other items you can do, cut sapphires, you can make some urns, that these are skilling urns, that's another topic. Uh, so magic tree roots and the strings, you can make sapphire rings now, sapphire necklaces, silver sickles is in the Canifis area, in the Martin region. That's the one uh, that that the Slayer master was assigning me in Slayer Tower, that glitch, and then I ended up finding the filing hands in another dungeon. So that's you need the silver sickle for that quest series. We'll come to that when we get to quests. Uh, but scrolling down here, we have a lot of crafting options now. Quite a few actually. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna go back into the bank. You'll see I made 103 chaps, and I'm already 22 crafting on the double EXP. So uh, when the 2 times EXP is not active, maybe 206. That's twice that. So let's proceed. So I said I want to get to at least the 25, and then I'll do some of the hard leather, and then I will conclude this video and move on to another skill. Uh, at least with this, you have an introduction to crafting. and here is the other strange rug. So I'm gonna put that in here next to the other one. So that's the two strange rugs for crafting. I will not get any more until I complete the statue in the Herrick Museum at least once, uh, and then I will get the permanent rug for my clearing house. But as long as I don't have that statue complete yet, I will not get any more crafting rugs until that time. They'll come in pairs. So, let's see, I have 20 for crafting now from that last round. I can make tiaras, some more sapphire jewelry, a sextant, some. This is in Dungeoneering, the skill of Dungeoneering, in Daemonheim, and I can make spider silk, some spider silk stuff. Moving on, I'm gonna make. See, I can make this one is chaps. I can make leather shields, which require 19 crafting. Chaps are 27 XP, shields are 30 XP, and Vims, which I can now make, are 22. So I'm gonna make the shield because it's higher XP. So 26, leave that. I want to make the whole inventory and craft. And I will assume, and you'll notice that I'm getting double the XP. It's giving me 60. The XP is going up by 60 for each one, so there's the level. So I can now do hard leather and within 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes, because I was talking for 10 minutes, or 5 to 10 minutes before I started, and I was talking for a few minutes about the strange rocks and about the skill. So within this double XP, so maybe less than 20 minutes time, and you can have your 26 crafting. 25 crafting is the requirement for these three quests: Aid of Marie, One Small Favor, and Smoking Kills. So I'm going to deposit these. I have made 128 chaps and 126 leather shields. I am now going to bring out the hard leather since that requires 25 crafting. I'm going to click on one of these. Alright, you'll see crafting level 25. For this, 32 XP. Crafting level 25, 21 XP, so 32 is more. I want the higher experience, so I'm going to go with this one, and then I'm going to craft 26, and then wait the 45 seconds. And again, these hides you can get from the cows. So I know that in that video I did not pick up the hides, I just left them. However, might be worth your time to deposit those, to pick those up and bring them to a bank, as well as the meats. Burying the bones immediately so you get your prayer level, and then bring the hides and meats back to the bank. I'll do a separate video on cooking, but I will likely be cooking the fish. I'll likely be showing you cooking and fishing at the same time. So, so there's several places you can get the cooking. So I'm gonna do one or two more of these hard leather. Alright, see, the gloves are 32, have a new option, boots. Boots are 34, so I'm gonna do boots because it's more. Alright, so I have another option that's lit up here, so I'm gonna do the higher. The body is 28, so I'll probably do that when it levels up. Yeah, so the body and chaps are both 28. The shield, the hard leather shield is 29, and it gives a little bit more EXP. The studded leather is requiring steel studs also. So the highest EXP for hard leather is shield. But for now, I'm going to do the hard leather boots. This should be straightforward if you're starting out. Uh, there's 28. So if there's any questions, leave a comment, um, or message me in game. See if we can help. But it should be obvious at this point. It's very simple, very simple, very easy, and very quick to raise the skill. And I will do one more at this point, and then I will conclude the video. Right, so the shield is now available. That was the highest one, so craft 26. And there's the 30 crafting. So remember, this is during the 2x, so uh, during the 2x, this took me within 15 minutes, so not during the 2x. It should take you within 30 minutes to complete this. Once you have the hides done, I will show you my counts. So I made 128 leather chaps. I made 26 leather shields and 26 hard leather shields. Although I think, okay, I made 26 hard leather gloves and 26 hard leather boots also, but it's stacked on top of my range armor here. So these are my counts: 128 of these, 26 leather shields, 26 hard leather shields, 26 hard leather boots. I had one already, so it's 26, and 26 hard leather boots. I had one already. All right, so that's my numbers. So if you do about double of that, and then that should be the number you need during the not during the 2x. So I hope you found this crafting guide helpful. I used 3 threads for all of that. So, but I would probably recommend that you buy at least a dozen, at least 12, because you'll be making twice as many, and you'll need some extra in case, as you've seen from the previous video, there are glitches and such. So just in case, I would suggest you get at least 12, perhaps more than that, so you can have some on hand. That's all I have for crafting right now. I will at some point I will finish these off and get a higher crafting level, but uh, that should be all. Uh, that should be all we need for a crafting introduction. Hope you found it helpful.